Hey, Val here. I don't always have someone on my friends list to play games with when I'm in VR. Here's a list of my top 5 favorite worlds to visit when I'm alone in VR. These are all awesome, fun worlds you can play by yourself and maybe get a bit of joy out of your time in VR. Let's take a look. Starting off with number 5, Bejeweled VRC. Now, this is an old-ass game. You might have never heard of it, but it's essentially a match 3 falling puzzle game. Super easy to play, and you can play it on your own. Essentially, what you need to do is match 3 gems, and they drop down, and that's about it. It's a super easy game that you can play on your own, and I'll be honest, I've sat here for many hours playing this by myself. Obviously, would be much more fun with a friend, but if you've got a couple minutes to kill and you want to play in VR, this might be the thing you're looking for. Alright, number 4, welcome to Shibuya Drift. This is an awesome VRChat world where you can basically drive these super sweet cars around a track in Japan, and you can drift them. There's a lot of other drifting tracks that you can look for by simply searching up drift in the VRChat world search function. This is probably one of my favorites, and also one of the oldest worlds. It's been updated a lot and seems to be abandoned, but still offers you an awesome amount of fun. Just make sure you're a better driver than I am. I sort of crashed my car. Alright, next up we have a Lucky Strike Bowling. Probably one of the best bowling worlds I've ever played in VR. There's a couple of them, most of them suck. There's still some issues with this world. However, if you're looking to practice bowling or have fun doing some bowling in VR, this is probably one of the better worlds you could do it in. This world is also made much better if you have a little bit of a bigger play space in order to do a little bit of a walk-up before you let go of your ball. Just make sure you don't suck like I do. Hey, good enough for me, good enough for me. Alright, number 2, we're starting to get into the good stuff. Now, this is called Pool Parlor, probably the best billiard/pool experience you're gonna have in VR. I've played a lot of pool tables in VR. Most of them stem from a very old VRChat world called Harry's 8 Ball, which was a prefab that was made public through booth.pm, I believe. Nowadays, the mantle has been taken over by some very dedicated VRChat pool players who have turned this into an absolutely all-encompassing, all-around, almost perfect simulation of pool table or billiards in real life. Another thing that makes this pool table so incredible is the dynamics of the ball itself. So if you have a shot which requires you to shoot above another ball, this pool table actually allows you to chip the ball pretty much anywhere you want to chip it. So if something's in your way, or you maybe want to hit the cue into a specific area, you can hit the ball basically anywhere you want. And yeah, that means that the ball will go off the table if you hit it too hard, but if you hit it just right, you can do some pretty interesting stuff that you can't really do on any other pool table in VRChat. When playing solo, the pool table allows you to shot put, place any balls anywhere you want, practice shots, and probably one of my favorite things is basically chipping the ball wherever the hell you want to put it. If you're really into pool, this world offers a complete leaderboard with ELO and allows you to play other pool players who are also competitive, who you might be interested in trying to beat for some of that sweet, sweet ELO. Coming in at number 1, finally, we have Gridshot VRC. For you FPS enjoyers, you might already know what this is, but this is essentially a VRChat aim trainer, which lets you fire as if you're playing an FPS game, and you practice on the moving balls. It moves exactly like an aim trainer does on your desktop. Pretty fun to get into, and you honestly won't have much trouble playing it unless you maybe have bad tracking on your controllers, but even at that, you still shouldn't have much of an issue. Hey, there you go. There's my score for this specific round. Awesome game. I think this has to be my personal favorite game. I think the only thing I don't like about it is my arm hurts after playing this for 20 minutes. Holy shit. I think I need a break. Anyways, there you have it. 5 awesome VRChat worlds you can play by yourself in VR. Listen, I drop in on these all the time when I'm by myself in VR, which is quite often. If you enjoyed any of them, let me know in the comments. If you want to see maybe 5 more worlds that might interest you to play solo in VR or even bring your friends to, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitch. I do stream live, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Ciao!